In your recent pair trading video, you commented you were more bullish on Tesla than Bitcoin. Care to elaborate and give reasons for the comment? Well, it's funny because these are my two biggest holdings, and after real estate, of course. And I'm always thinking, which one is going to run faster? And I run model after model after model to try estimate. Now, last year, I ran Tesla Bitcoin models, and under the bear case, Tesla was outperforming Bitcoin by 2030. I know people think it's crazy for that to happen, but that's it. So therefore, I look very carefully at when one is overbought or oversold, and look carefully at the pair and decide if I should swap between them. And it's all about short-term trading. It's not so much about long-term, because I don't know which one will win over the next 5, 8, 10 years. Maybe Tesla, maybe Bitcoin, but they'll both do very well. And that's why I'm heavily positioned in both. They're both safe, zero downside. But again, I always say Bitcoin could go to 0, 1% chance. Same thing probably with Tesla. But this is the chart, and this is what I was talking about. So we saw, it looks like, one thing went on a rampage, but no, they're both kind of flat, except Bitcoin, or Tesla, took a huge hit in the market because of all the FUD being spread. Again, don't believe the hype. That should be the name of the video today, actually. But here we saw the amount of Tesla shares per Bitcoin. That's what this chart represents. And I always stress everybody, think about everything in pairs. For 32, 33 years, I've been thinking about everything in pairs. Even over 42, 43 years ago, I used to compare the different currencies to the Greek drachma, for example. But if you look at this chart, you can see it went up and to the right. And what's going on here? 173 Tesla shares per Bitcoin. That, for me, told me that Bitcoin was very expensive compared to Tesla. Therefore, I flipped some Bitcoin into Tesla, and then I did some more. And then within literally 25 days or something, we're down at 105 Tesla shares per Bitcoin. So to some people, that still might be confusing, because until you really wrap your heads around pairs, and that's why we stress them so much in this channel, because so much money can be made. I'm going to walk through the math of exactly why we do it. It doesn't mean that I think Bitcoin is bad or Tesla is bad. I think one is overbought or one is oversold. I look at the other, analyze the timing, and then swap. And the plan is to swap back as well whenever the timing is right. So let's explain why it makes sense. So here, remember, I'm still in the swap. These are just numbers. 16th of January 2023, Tesla price was $122. Bitcoin price was $21,308. And I was looking at the charts and said, there's no way, I believe, that Tesla will double in 2023 before Bitcoin doubles. I.e., Tesla will hit, 220, 240, way before Bitcoin hits 42, 44K. That was my thesis, and I published it very well, and shared all the trades in real time as well. So if you look at this, you get 174.655 shares for every Bitcoin. That's Tesla shares for every Bitcoin. And the start investment was $21,308. Then I flopped another Bitcoin in there as well, etc. So you get the idea. But then on the 9th of February, just 25 days later, Tesla price at $211. Bitcoin was at 21,797. So Bitcoin went up a little bit, $400, but Tesla nearly doubled. And that is the beauty of this. So when you if you were, hypothetically, if I were to swap back on the 9th of Feb after 25 days, I would have increased my Bitcoin holding from 1 Bitcoin to 1.69 Bitcoins, or a 73% gain in a short window of time, approximately, depending on exactly when you measure. So basically, you could go from having start investment $21,300 worth of Bitcoin to $36,852 worth of Bitcoin. And that is why we look at pairs, we look at swaps. This is always, always, always a pair trade to be had. And you just need the tools to be able to find the right ones.